All right, we actually only have one lesson left in this ah vowels. One more lesson, two more letters to look through, and then a review page. And then after this, we'll be going back to the flashcards, starting to learn the second sound of the vowels. So this is actually our last day of the first day, or I'm sorry, the first group of vowels. So the first letter here we have is la. It's the biggest letter, easy to remember that way. So la and ah. This is on page 19. La perempuan. All right, and again, we're going to skip this first part. Let's look right here. This word is, go ahead and read it. Lo. This word. Om. O. Once again, you have your silent ro at the end there. Second page, or second line, go ahead and split. You have a two-syllable word. Split your word between the syllables. All right. And go ahead and read it. This is read gai la. And as you see down here, it means sports. Gai la. Next word, split it between syllables. And read it, please. Som lai. Som lai. This is the word for cotton. I'm sorry, I didn't give you time to split it between syllables, but there you go. Go ahead and read it. Remember, this is a, but with a air sound, le, and ah, la, le, la. Hi. We'll translate that one later. It's not a word that you'll use right now. Okay, this one is a word that you will hear a lot, so important to remember it. Split it between your syllables. And read it. Okay, this is read gao ai. Gao ai. And it might help you just to remember. You could mark it, but for the most part, for instance, gai la. Gai la. The la is the part that's accented. Some lai. The lai is the part that's accented. Gao ai. Ai is your accent. So it's the opposite of English. Most English words, the first syllable is accented. So you want to remember that or mark it. But gao ai, as you can see, is chair. Okay, next word. You have two syllables. Ba. Ba. Okay? Ba means thread. Some people say ba or ba, depending on what part of the country you are from. Just to repeat, this is Siem Reap pronunciation, which the majority of people say is quite true to the actual letters themselves as far as the Siem Reap accent. But there are some things that different parts of the country say a little bit different. All right, next one. This is a word that we use some, but it's not as popular as another word. Sorry about that. That's a really big syllable divide. Okay. Aha. Once again, the ha. If you're a native English speaker, you'll probably want to read it aha. But it's aha. And this means food. There are a lot of other words that they use for food. The most common one is mahope. Mahope. H-O, long O, and a B at the end that's not pronounced. So hope. But this is also can sometimes be used. Aha. Okay, right here, go ahead and split into syllables. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 syllables. I'll give you a second to do that. All right. Go ahead and read it as I point. All right, together now. Cháu, am, đã, le, lo. So Jiao is grandchild, Am is his name, the grandchild name Am. Da is the word for walk. Lehla is sort of like a to toddle. All right, one more. We have 2, 3, 5 syllables as well in this one. All right, go ahead and read it. It's read so ka, ga, bah. So I know I'm sort of splitting it into syllables, but if you're talking about words, this is your first word. So ka, ga is another word, and then bah goes together as a word. Right here, it means thread. So it's a little different with the pronunciation. So ka, ga, bah as far as accent. But if you were to read it just straight through, so ka, ga, bah. All right, to cut wood, gaila, sports, bah, and gai. Now let's look on the back side real quick. We have a review lesson here. And our review lesson has all the different words. So I'll give you a second to read them, and then I will read them after you. Why don't you go ahead and look through the entire first part up to here, up to this purple, it's a little bit purple letter here. And I would like you to divide all the syllables that you see. You won't see any words with syllables until you get to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth line. So starting halfway through the fifth line, or I guess the second word of the fifth line, you'll have to start breaking your words into syllables. So I will just let you, I'm going to start doing it myself right now. If you need to pause the video and do that real quick, that's fine. All right, I'm going to do that quickly. If you're not finished, pause the video. All right, let's start at the beginning. At the beginning here, we have the first word. Ta, na. I'll give you a second to read them. Gai, chai, to, thô, búa, tá, bá, tứa, khá, phá, đáy, kháo, sáo, háo, báo, khóm, đóm, đám, khám, ba. This is ah, like the ah right here, but with the air after it. Ba, sa, cho, che, se, da, ba, ha. Remember, the silent row is just sort of a syllable marker, or sometimes a difference in spelling. Bài, đề, xô, xua, hồ, ồ, đà, ha. All right, I'll give you a second to read both syllables. And in the majority of these, your accent will be on the second syllable. So try to make the accent on the second syllable. This is read, bah. Let's say it together. Bah. All right, you read. Listen to me to check it. Dom bao. Now together. Dom bao. All right, your turn. Listen. Ho hai. Together. Ho hai. Sa se. sa se. Somnur. Together, somnur. Leh la. Together, leh la. Now this one, you might see that the ha is all alone. When it's all alone, it just says its name, ha. So this would be read jom ha. Together, jom ha. Next word. Aha. Aha. Gao ai. Gao ai. All right, we have 3 sentences down here. So the first sentence, go ahead. Why don't you pause the DVD real quick? No, I'm sorry, the video, and mark all of your syllables real quick. All right, we are ready to read these together. And now let's read this together. Tau, Gai, Am, Lo, La. Good. Next one, read. And together. Cow, Ta, Nai, Che. Together. Som, Da, Cho, Pai. All right, so that is that page. You might want to go through here and just review the vowels and consonants. Down here, they want you to write the names or write the words of what the picture is. You can look back in your book, find it, and write these words if you'd like. Tok, kao, se, and I think this one is yon ha, or ha, I believe. But you can look back in the book to those and just get some writing practice. That is all for the A's. Just review those really well, and we'll be starting the O's soon. The second sound of the vowels, and you want to make sure you know your A's good enough that when you come to the O's, it's not confusing and you can't remember which sound it is. So just take some time, go through the reviews on the A's, and congratulations for finishing the first half of the alphabet. See you next time.